Alright, good morning guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lainey. If you're new here, you might all kind of be new here. I haven't posted in a really long time. I figured this video would just be kind of a catch up, kind of an intro. I think I probably look very different than the last time I picked up a camera. I also live in a completely different state. Life is very different. Oh, I also, it's so random. I got a little tattoo yesterday. It was Valentine's Day. Me and my lover, Alex, my boyfriend, we had this home together. We got each other's initials and that was like our little Valentine's Day present for each other. And I'm so obsessed. Like, it's so cute. I'm so obsessed. I wanted to give a little update, maybe physique update. I have legs today, so I actually think I'm gonna just bring the camera with. I get really nervous filming for you, like on a tripod in the gym. I just like feel bad, but this gym that we go to now is super chill about it. Like, there's a lot of like big professional bodybuilders, ex-Olympians, current Olympians, influencers, stuff like at that gym, and like normal people too. It's the coolest gym ever. It's called Wolf Gym if you're in Boca. I think it's West Boca. I've almost lived here for a year and I'm still not fully sure because I'm a Google Maps girly. But just to give a little update and a little like intro and stuff like that. So let's actually set you up so then maybe we could just sit and talk a little bit. Let me find a tripod. Okay, I actually just got this chair yesterday. Isn't it super cute? Because I'm finally like putting together my office. I like don't know how to sit, so I'm like, I don't want my feet in it. I'm trying to just like crotch shot you guys, so like, I think we're okay here. Anybody that has seen my YouTube before, so I used to live in Texas. I'm from Wisconsin. I moved to Houston for a job in medical sales, quit that, went into online coaching full-time, so that's like what I do now. Lived in Houston for 2 years, and then I moved to Austin for just under a year, but that's actually just between when I was about to move to Austin is when I met Alex. He actually messaged me on Instagram. He actually followed me on the Explore page, messaged me, and we would like FaceTime date. Long story short, it was like he was starting his prep. Like he's a bodybuilder. And then he was like, oh, I have to come out and visit you, after prep. And I was like, well, prep's gonna be like 4 or 5 months. And in my head, I'm like, I'm not gonna FaceTime date this man for that long. I'm gonna get bored. Like, I need to meet him to see if I like him. So I was like, prep's not hard at first. Like, you should just come now. Like, we can prep your food, do whatever. And he was like, okay. So he got a plane ticket, got an Airbnb, we went to Austin, we explored a little bit. He asked me to date him like the second day there, out there for a little bit. And then I flew with him back to Florida. And then I think we were only apart for maybe like 2 weeks, and then we were together again. And I think the longest that we've been apart has maybe been a month since we started talking. We would literally just fly back and forth. And after doing the back and forth, I was like, okay, well, I don't like Texas very much. So then we moved here. It's like South Florida. It's like the perfect area. I love where we live so much. Yeah, so that's that update. I went through a whole health phase. I like kind of started documenting it, but honestly, it got really bad. Like hormones tanked, adrenals tanked. Like that was like super messed up. So my body was in shambles. So that took a lot to get out of. Fixed my gut, fixed my hormones, fixed my adrenals. So like we're chilling now. Finally healthy and able to go back into bodybuilding. And I finally like am looking like a bodybuilder again. And I just like feel like myself. I don't know how to explain it. Like I said, I feel like myself and like good and like happy. And like I did a growing season, the lean bulk from like June-ish is when I was like healthy last year and was able to start getting my food up all the way through January of this year. And then finally asked my coach like, hey, can we do a little bit of a cut? I was having a hard time getting food down because it was like kind of high and it just been high for a bit. Sometimes your GI system is just like, girlfriend, like chill please. So between that and like I put on a little bit of body fat, and honestly the biggest thing is like, so I've got some back issues. I've like talked about it before, and I'll probably do a dedicated video just about like glute training and like how I've had to work around it, because my body, of all the issues I have, bodybuilding is so not for my body. I have a back injury which messed up the nerves and my hips, so I actually can't really contract my glutes very well, especially like the upper part of my glute max. My hip used to like pop out, so we think I have a partially torn labrum. I just never got imaging. So training my glutes have been really fucking hard to like actually feel them, and sometimes I have pain in my hip, a lot of times it's more just in my back. It's been super frustrating to find stuff that works because always my glutes like actually just don't contract, like they don't fire, and then they're not gonna grow. So long story short, we're doing a cut right now just to be able to get me leaner and just see like what is actually muscle, because I do put, I store some fat in my glutes, not a ton, but we want to see like what's actually muscle. So we're gonna cut for a little bit longer, and I definitely need to practice like walking in heels and posing, because I won't start prep until probably this time next year. Like I truthfully want to grow for like another year. Like I want to do another growing phase, probably clean up a little bit, grow again, because I just want to have the size and the density where people look at me and they're just like, yeah, girlfriend could like totally go pro right now. That's where I want to get to. That is the part that I like, not the prep. I mean, the prep I'm gonna love, like the grind, like that's gonna be fucking awesome. But the building, like that part, and like the monotonous and like all the routine and all that, like that's the shit that I love, like bodybuilding. Moral of this little ramble intro, you just gotta be fucking resilient in life. I would just tell myself, only way out is through. Like I just gotta get through this shit. And I guess that's the biggest thing that I want to be able to share on this channel. As someone who like had an eating disorder and struggled with her relationship with food and confidence and all the things, and you just gotta keep fucking going and figure it out and learn what you're doing wrong, and eventually it works out, and it's so good. And I just want to help people like see that and find what works for them and like what they love. There's gonna be setbacks. Like I feel like I just kept having setback after setback after setback, and like you just keep pushing through, right? Like my skinny fat little scrawny figure that I had before, and literally thought I wouldn't be able to do bodybuilding, because I don't know if you guys know who Kerrigan, her name is Kerrigan Guillen now because she's married, but Kerrigan Pike was her name back then, and she's a bodybuilder, and she was like the first bodybuilder girl that I found on YouTube, because I used to watch other fitness YouTubers, but like I don't know, it'd be like Whitney Simmons or Sarah's Day or like stuff like that. And then I found Kerrigan, I think they're like Christian's YouTube channel maybe, and I remember being literally on the Stairmaster, because I used to do like 45 to 60 minutes of cardio a day on the Stairmaster, like running, and not really lifting, and also like under eating, and then wondering why like my body was like super fucked up and I felt like shit all the time. Girlfriend, that was why. But I saw her video and I was like, that is literally so cool, and like she's so disciplined and structured, like with her food and her training, she's like a badass, and like I love the muscle she has. Because it was like the routineness and the discipline that I had, but like to actually get a physique that I wanted. And she looked like so empowered in all of it, and like it was so cool. But I literally remember thinking that like, but I store body fat in my glutes and I have literally no glute muscle. I literally remember being like, I would love to do that, but I can't because I don't have glute muscle, and that would take too long, and I would not be able to go for too long to like do that. Like, and I was like, I can't do that. Girlfriend, what the fuck? Again, time's gonna pass either way, and if you want to look like that and you want to get there, you might as well just fucking put in the work to do it. Because again, time is gonna pass, and it could be 2 years later, and you got these massive glutes that you can feel thumping when you walk, or you could have a sad little saggy butt. And I didn't want the sad little saggy butt anymore. Yeah, so now we bodybuild, and we have so much more confidence in ourselves, and thank you bodybuilding for that. I think that's all my updates I wanted to give. Hopefully you've been entertained. I wanted to give a quick little physique update in my, whatever I've got going on right now. Put you on my tripod. Okay, let's see if we can see enough. Kind of, okay. So I think I'm about 127-ish pounds. I don't know, I don't really have like obviously no pump or anything. So my legs have grown a lot. My midsection's like really coming in. My waist is definitely coming in more. So if you guys didn't know this, honestly, I think it's so crazy to go like this and like have some glute here for like, there we go. See a little bit more. My shoulders, when I have a pump, look crazy. Been actually training my back harder again. I can't really tell if I'm even in the frame at all. I have no idea. Most awkward physique update ever, but yeah. So I'm super excited. I'm honestly like really happy with how I'm looking. Like I've actually never liked my legs. That's like been my insecurity for one of my insecurities, and the fact that like, I don't know how they look now, and we're losing a good bit. Like I still have a little bit, but I just store so much body fat back there. So it's coming in more, and like I can see some like glute outline a little bit. My calves, we actually have a little bit of muscle, but they're still very small. So that's been a thing to have to grow. It's just been hard with my foot issue. So yeah, physique update there. Back down. I've been chatting for a while. I'm kind of getting hungry. I did tell myself that I wasn't gonna get Starbucks all the time, but then I always have a reason for it. Like, oh, but it's like Saturday. Like, oh, but you have to go do this, or I don't know. And it makes me happy. Okay, we're gonna get a Starbucks. I'm gonna order it really quickly on my Starbucks app. I'm gonna show you guys what I get. There's a little pitter patter. Hi, Jade. Oh, hi, baby girl. Oh, she's like the cutest little nugget. Look at how small she is. Like, this is my phone, you guys. She's so little. Her head is so small. Okay, so we're gonna go here. No stars to use, unfortunate. We're gonna order. I'll do my cold brew. So yeah, it's a venti cold brew, and I got 2 stevia, 3 sugar-free vanilla, I think. That's what we just usually do. I also take, Alex and I both order that. It's just like easy if we order together. And then this is from Morphogen Nutrition. It helps with your adrenals, and I was noticing a little bit of adrenal fatigue symptoms going on. Tired and puffy in the mornings when I woke up. My cortisol was low. Cortisol is like Goldilocks. You need the right amount. Too much or too little, you'll have inflammation. We were struggling a little bit energy-wise. I was just still feeling tired in the mornings. Okay, my memory card got full, so I stopped the video and I was like, yeah, let's just go get my coffee. So we can put a little scoopy scoop in here. I gotta drink a little bit first, so. So good. I'm gonna go back to listening to my sermon. Okay, the secret for perfect cream of rice. So I do 45 grams, just like a serving. And as I'm putting water in it, that's why I couldn't film it, I'm mixing it as I'm putting water in. And I cover it maybe like a ½ an inch, ¼ of an inch. I don't know, it's covered in water. I'm gonna microwave it for 1.5 minutes. Add in some of the Sebum chocolate peanut butter whey isolate protein. Honestly, I don't know what the hell is up with this label. It says it's like 190 calories. If you do the math of like what the macros are, it's like 138 or something. So you're like a little less than a scoop, because I'm just like, I'm not sure. All of the Sebum series isolates though are only, show label. All of them are usually only like 110 to 130 cals though. And usually companies can like round. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm pretty sure it's probably supposed to be like the 130-ish. So I don't know, I think Raw just messed up on that. Because then also when you try to put it in MyFitnessPal, there's an option that says like 125 calories or something like that. So I don't know, but also the one thing, and then I talk to clients about this all the time. Because I work with a lot of women who, like, we're really working through the relationship with food. Is a massive thing. Because like if you have a poor relationship with food and you also don't know like necessarily like where your food should be at for your goals and how to progress through those phases, and then like your training card, all those kinds of things, right? Like that's part of where like the relationship with food like gets pretty muddy, because if you don't actually know what you should be doing, or like what's right or what's gonna like ruin progress, whatever, like that's where there's like all the stress and anxiety around it. So it's part of where like just having a coach to just be like, girlfriend, like this is what we're gonna do, this is what's gonna work, like let your body do its thing, and not like second guess stuff anymore. That's part of what helped heal my relationship with food when I hired my first coach, is just having someone like tell me what to do, and then I could take my emotion out of like all my decisions and like the back and forth and all the stuff that I used to do with food. And like adjusting like my targets. So that's really nice. But then something that I focus on with them is gonna be that like, you don't have to be perfect. Your body's not a robot that needs this like exact input of like these specific calories or macros or whatever, or like, oh my God, you like lose progress or like get fat. Like your body doesn't work like that. So the thing that I will remind people is like, it really is not that serious. Like it can be off by a little bit, your body can regulate. Just like your movement, like your calorie burn is different from day to day. Let's say you have a workout and you just feel like you are on top of the world, you crush it, like you're just going ham. And then maybe you're like getting a lot of steps that day or whatever it is. And there's other times where you're like pretty freaking sedentary, right? Like everything like kind of evens out with that. So then my point with that is if the calories of the protein is like a little weird, like it's okay. That is not gonna be the thing that like causes me to not lose weight or causes me to like get fat or anything. Like it ain't that serious. We can have some flexibility. It's okay. That's what I wanted to share with that. I feel like that helps a ton knowing, and that's like a conversation I have a lot with clients. And it's something that's like really important. So then being able to like hear them say like, oh, I'm putting salt on it. And I put almond butter in it. And this literally tastes like a brownie, by the way, pre-workout brownie. So good. But we'll talk about like those kinds of things. So like, it doesn't have to be exact and perfect and like, it's okay. And what matters is like, we're consistent and we know how to like consistently give our body like more or less like what we need. And that's why we track to make sure we are giving it what we need. Learn that, and then you can learn how to do it intuitively. That's why we track first. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my sermon, eat my brownie roll, and then probably in an hour-ish, hour and a half, because 8:45 or 8:47. I'm hoping that man's gonna wake up soon, because I wanna get my butt to the gym around 10, if I can. Okay, hair looks a little wonky. We'll fix that later, but to try to be consistent with showing you what I'm eating today, 25 grams of intra-carbs, just random brand Alex bought, we shared. And then I do pump squared, which is glycerol. I swear, if you don't take this and put some sodium, you're gonna be sad that your pump sucks, and your vascularity sucks. Or maybe that's just me, and I'm just a little gym douchebag, and I just really need a good pump and vascularity to feel extra good about myself while I train. And then some electrolytes. This one's called Salt Head. It's like a random, I don't know, I don't love it, but the supplement store right down the street sells just this now. So we bought that. And we're gonna drink this on the way. The gym is more like probably 15 to 20 minutes. I don't know what it's gonna be like with the traffic right now. So it gives me time to like sip on this and like start getting it going. It's just like glute day right now. I might throw in some like a quad. I don't know. I think I wrote Bulgarians in for this day, so we'll see how we go with that. Leg day fit, BBL jacket, Align shorts, or Bombshell sportswear shorts are cute too. But that's like, if I don't wear that, no, I'm always wearing that. I'm always wearing that. Okay, I waited long enough, and now look who's coming with me. I'm starting a new YouTube video today, so they haven't met you yet. I deleted those other clips. Story of my life. But this is Alex. This is my lover.
What's up?
What the A is for. You'll see it. I'm gonna show yours. Gosh, it won't focus. Here, maybe we should do both.
It's a little bit smeared, but...
Why? This camera sucks for focus, guys. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Super cute. What do you got today, babe?
I got a back workout today, so I need to grow my little back.
Little back, shut up. Y'all can see what he looks like later. But this man's got his full on, like, what is that, Better Bodies?
Yeah, it's a custom tracksuit I got when I turned pro.
This man is so extra. Compared to like my outfits with my freaking cut off Lulu shorts.
You gotta look official.
What are you making?
So I'm making my pre-workout drink, 2 scoops of creatine. We're gonna do some citrulline today, and then I need to see what pre-workout of like 10 of them that we have that I want to
We have
use.
so many, guys. This is like a supplement like superstore in here. This is definitely not all of it, but we got lots of protein. We got lots of pre-workouts and all the things. We got like our electrolytes and shit in there. I try to make it look nice, and then
If anyone wants to buy used pre-workout, we're selling it.
oh my god. And you guys actually want to see let me see what's in here. So I've got a bunch of my like supplements in there, but then we literally have so much like supplements. That's a whole thing of supplements. Like, I don't know if anybody needs some. If anybody needs some supplements, we got some.
Let me show them what pre-workout I'm taking today.
What is it?
Taking
Ooh!
the C-Bone pre-workout, but boom, look at that. It's actually autographed by C-Bone himself. So
From Raw
pretty
Nutrition.
badass.
Yeah. What flavor is that?
They call it 5-Pete, so I have no fucking clue.
What does it taste? 5 because he's won the Olympia 5 times. What does it taste like? If you had to guess.
I can't remember. I mean, I've used it maybe a couple times. We still have a
Okay.
lot in here.
Okay, alrighty, well, there's that. But, okay, I'm gonna go so I don't kill this camera battery before I get to the gym, but you will see the little bit of a glute workout I got. Every day, we go to the gym, we listen to country music. The jam. Oh, yeah. Okay, wanted to just show a couple clips from my workout, and let me know if you guys want to see like a mic'd up workout, you want to see like full training clips, like what will be helpful for you guys. So for this leg day, I've been starting off most of my leg days with the abduction machine, or at the very least throwing it in there at some point. Sitting upright or leaning forward a little bit is going to be more of the upper glute max. You see that I use the pads right here. This is helping so I actually still have tension when my legs are coming in that, so my glutes are in that lengthened position. And then I'll hold the squeeze, nice little eccentrics, usually do a drop set by the end. My glutes are super pumped. And then I went over to the 45-degree hip extension. I'm doing these for some hamstring, some glute focus. So I have a little bit of bend in my knee, nothing crazy. And then I'm trying to really focus on getting, like I was telling you guys earlier in the video, the contraction in the upper part of my glute max. That's something that's new, that I can finally actually contract that muscle with the rehab that I've been doing. So this is something where I'm going nice and slow and just kind of figuring it out again. So biggest thing, if we want glutes, have a soft bend in your knees. Yeah, these burn so bad. Soft bend in your knees. Make sure you don't arch your lower back at all. Keep that neutral. You can round your back forward or you can keep it neutral. That part doesn't actually matter. It's that lower back that we're not arching. And then really focusing on it, pushing your hips into the pad and squeezing your glutes. So a lot of times I'll end with just some body weight ones. Again, just give myself some more practice of being able to contract that muscle right there, and they hurt real nice. And then I've been loving step ups, or I call them step downs, because I focus on the eccentric on that way down so much more. This is a V squat machine. A lot of gyms don't have it, so if you don't have that, you could use a Smith machine, just some dumbbells, some cables, whatever you got to load it. But the biggest thing is focusing on the eccentric and that big stretch in your glutes. You notice my shin stays vertical, so my knee only gets to a 90-degree bend. So because my quads are gonna work a little bit, like you can't do stuff like this and not get quads at all, but that's gonna help keep the quads out of it as much as possible. And then I'm just trying to throw my hips back as far as I can to get the biggest stretch as possible. And then once my back toe touches the floor, I just lightly tap it, and then I still squeeze my glute to pull me back up so I'm not pushing off at all. These ones have been such a favorite for me lately. And then I love me a good Smith machine reverse lunge. I just added these back in, so I'm building my strength back up. But a plate and a 10 per side has felt really nice the past couple weeks, so I'm gonna continue to go up in these. These are ones that I used to love to build my glutes, and now that my hips are a little bit more even, they feel really good. The biggest thing that I want to note here is, so my, again, front knee is at a 90-degree angle. I have a hinge. I'm pushing my butt back, and I go really slow on the eccentric. A lot of people fly through these, but I'm focusing so hard on making sure my glute is what's controlling this movement under a heavy load, and it sucks. It doesn't feel fun doing it, but it feels damn good afterwards, especially knowing that it was a really good set. And then I also make sure the last few reps are probably slower than the other ones if I can. So not gonna lie, this workout was a little bit random. I ended up stopping midway to talk for like 20 minutes with two people that I knew at the gym. So just kind of did what I could, and I've been practicing a little bit more, again, unilateral work and movements that I previously wasn't able to do. So that's what's worked for me. Definitely wouldn't recommend fully just copying all this, and making sure it's actually personalized to yourself. Okay, so I ended up only doing, I think it was like 4 exercises. I met someone that I met on Instagram, and her fiance's a trainer there, so we were all chatting for a while. And then I did 2 hard sets of the Smith reverse lunges. I fucking love those. This is such a terrible angle, I'm sorry guys. And then Alex was waiting on me, so he did cardio. And I said, well, let me knock out half of mine. So I did 100 calories in 10 minutes, because usually I burn about 200 calories in 30 minutes. So my heart rate was a little higher than it usually is. But that's okay, because it's hard for me to get my heart rate up on a treadmill, because I can't do the incline too heavy or too aggressive, or it hurts my shins and my lower back. So I'll use our treadmill later to finish off. How was your workout, babe?
It was all right.
Just all right? You looked hot when you were doing it.
Yeah, it was pretty
good. If that counts for something.
It was good.
Oh, sweaty. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna go shower, eat, and I don't know what the hell else. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, my camera's still charging, but I'm gonna be a good little YouTuber. I'm gonna show you what I'm eating. I got rice, 96% beef, some Kinder's buttery buffalo hot sauce, avocado, and you got chicken and rice, I'm pretty sure. Oh, steak and rice. Yeah. Okay, real quickly before I get yelled at, because we gotta go, we're gonna go to a little outdoor bar rooftop cool thingy to hang out with some friends. Well, I know one of the people, and then other people are his friends and we don't know him. But I got this like oversized black jacket because I think I might be the only girl there and I don't need to be like showing all the skin. But I got a little bandeau. This is that old ass skirt from Forever 21. I don't even know where these sandals are from. But I don't really know how to dress myself like a girl, so that's what we got. Okay, I don't think I will bring you guys with me because again, I don't know these people that we're going with and I'm not gonna whip out a camera. But I got chicken rice and broccolini and hot sauce. And what would you know? Chicken rice, broccolini, and hot sauce. One I'll eat in the car and the other one I'm just gonna fully put in my purse and probably whip out at the bar. But Alex is doing the same thing because we do it together.
This is 25 minutes in. I just see that.
One thing about us is we try to always take the stairs, or at least I do. Sometimes he likes the elevator.
Yeah.
And it's also 8 p.m. and I still have another chicken and rice meal to eat.
I got 2 meals in here.
He's got 2 meals. I got a chicken and rice meal in my purse, and then I got steak and potatoes at home, but I think we don't have steak, so I guess it's chicken and potatoes. I don't like chicken that much, I'm gonna be honest.
Trying to stay up all night with that ghost?
Okay, so last meal, we just got home, it's 10 p.m. I got sweet potato because I need fiber, steak. I didn't have enough steak, so that's a 96% beef. And then, am I here? You can hopefully see me. Yeah, it's 10 p.m. So Alex wants to watch a movie. We might finish it up, I'm not sure. Honestly, might fall asleep. But I'll probably catch up with you guys in the morning before or after church. All right, good morning, guys. It is Sunday. We're on our way to church. We're trying out a new one. We like, what's it called? Christ Fellowship?
Yeah, Christ Fellowship.
Christ Fellowship. We like one of their other campuses it's a little farther, so we usually watch it, but we want to start going, and we found out that this location is right by our gym. So we got up early. It sounds like Alex stayed up super late too, so get some extra caffeine later. But we're gonna go to church. We're gonna try this one out. Hopefully we like it, and then we're gonna go literally right across the street to go do our cardio. And then we've got a little bit of like groceries and stuff like that we got to do today. But I'm gonna be honest, guys, we don't usually go in person. Part of it is that we just don't usually like make a lot of time. The other part, my fault, I don't have a lot of normal people clothes, and I'm like, I can't go in like my little short shorts or my crop tops or whatever. So I also don't really know what to wear to church, and I don't want to spend a ton of money on stuff. So if anyone's got any recommendations, I made a joke on Instagram where I was like, I don't want to look like a little Amish person. I don't know. So I got some Rex, but I got like a freaking tank top from Target. These are Lululemon like pants. I've got some like clear heels on, but my foot is really swollen, so I actually can't get my whole foot in it. So we'll see how that one goes. But yeah, at least we made it today. Usually we don't make it out the door. We usually just say, let's just watch it instead. All right, church was amazing. We actually got some books because the pastor wrote a book. So we're gonna go to the beach and read it later. We just stopped at Foxtail, got a coffee.
This coffee's so good.
It's so good. They make
Foxtail's
the best.
better than Starbucks.
It really is. They make the best cold brew. And they got sugar-free hazelnut. We got some stevia. We stole some stevia packets to have at home. I think we're gonna buy a cold brew maker at home though, because like, I just spent $17 on 2 coffees. I did give them a nice tip, but it's kind of a lot. You gotta press the button, babe. The little, put your thumb on the handle. You guys know, okay. So a normal car door, you know what I mean? How you like can like touch it now and it like opens it.
That's what I was doing.
Okay, well. So now we're gonna go do our cardio. And then get some groceries. And then I think I convinced him we can go to the beach a little bit. Cause I want to tan. I feel pale, but we fake bake and I feel bad about it. And I want to like get outside a little bit. Oh, better look at the church outfit. I need to find some new clothes, guys. And these are so wrinkled now. I have like a little fake Gucci belt, but it's too big for me. But these pants are so nice. I wore them for New Year's Eve. I don't know what they're called, but they're from Lulu. And if you need nice pants, you need these. All right. Cardio time. Okay, so it's Monday night and I'm editing this video and I'm realizing I need an outro, and I also need to apologize for how just genuinely all over the place that it is, and half of it being iPhone footage. I'm hoping the quality like uploads okay. Promise I'm gonna get better as time goes on. And I would also just genuinely love to hear like what kind of videos do you guys like to watch? Do you want to see more like mic'd up workouts and just like genuine like training footage and like clips and intensity and like tips and stuff like that? Do you want to see like full days of eating, just like day in the life? Do you like the long videos where people just kind of sit and like chat and it feels like you're just kind of like FaceTime hanging out with them and it's like super casual, or more like kind of short, concise, to the point, and like focus on a specific topic as you like go throughout your day? So like lean bulking or relationship with food, or you know, whatever the heck. Just super open to suggestions. Like for me, how I really got into health and fitness was YouTube, and just like watching those, like when I started in high school, like through college, like even now, like I watch YouTube all the time, just because, especially growing up like small town Wisconsin, like nobody cared about health and fitness. So that was like my sense of like community and like learning, and like why I'm so passionate about all the things that I do. And I'm hoping that I can improve my skills within this to be able to help give that to other people. So let me know what I can do to help with that. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, give me some constructive criticism or something that you did enjoy from the video. I'm gonna try to do at least every other week, if not every week, so maybe like 2 to 3 a month just to start and ease my way into all of that. So hopefully you guys are down to stick around, hang out a little bit, get you through your cardio, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.